I expected this to be water and then it was Coke, so that's how my night's going. Alright, hello girls and gays. So first I'm just gonna get my hair out of my face, and I do have this like typical like art hoe bisexual haircut, but I also have an undercut just so everybody knows I'm actually a lesbian. I saw a tweet the other day that said, your Spotify Wrapped was talking to you. Oh. Now that I look like a 12-year-old boy, it's like
me. Spotify, we know you have bangs.
That was funnier in my head. So at this point, I get into my actual makeup bag, and I grab my primer. I use the Too Faced Hangover, that one. I just did like the beauty guru thing, like it doesn't work.
Make it after midnight.
Soft. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Let it be known that I'm really bad at makeup. Also, yes, I do have a bald spot. Thank you for asking. Okie dokie, artichokey. I don't even pluck my eyebrows anymore. So I really just kind of like fill in the sparse spots and make it look less lumpy. So because I completely forgot what this video was supposed to be about, I was just kind of talking out of my ass. I guess let's get started. It's kind of like an embarrassing history because of how I first realized that I wasn't one of the hets. So when I was in the 8th grade, I was really into Supernatural. I ran a Supernatural fan page. I don't even think any of my friends know about this. That community, everybody was a raging homo. Through that, I actually ended up dating this girl named Cece, and I've never been able to find her since. Cece, if you're watching this, I miss you, baby. So then I kind of started identifying as bisexual, and that went on for a really, really long time. I thought it was like my dirty little secret. Nobody knew. My eyebrows are strangers. And then summer after my senior year. Okay, so due to some editing difficulties, I couldn't really get the point across that at this point I'm talking about my mom. Also, I didn't have any black screens on hand on my phone, so just enjoy these videos of Dot literally hating my new Christmas socks for no reason. She asked me if I was gay, and I immediately started crying in the middle of this Indian restaurant. And so I like told her that I was bi. She was kind of just like, yeah, duh. And I knew my parents weren't the type of people. I look interesting. I knew my parents weren't the type of people to like kick me out of their house. You know, my parents are divorced, so it'd be hard to be kicked out of 2 houses, but but I kind of just was prepared for like snide comments and like a lot of like super invasive personal questions and things like that. And I just didn't want to deal with any of that. And then fast forward to about a month ago. So at this point I've gone away to college and I'm booling, and I kind of realized that at some point I should come out to my dad. And now I know my dad's not really gonna care. Like not that he's like liberal or anything like that, because I have pretty conservative parents. I just kind of texted him and I said, hey, like, I know I should probably do this in person, but I'm not a very sentimental person. Also, I have anxiety. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you straight up, I'm gay. And he texted me back and said, well, duh. So, like, both of my parents knew, and we're just kind of waiting for me to say something about it. About a year ago, one of my younger cousins Snapchatted me and said, hey, are you a lesbian? And I told him no, because I wasn't ready to come out to that side of the family yet. So Colby, if you're watching this, yes, I am a lesbian. So I want to talk about, like, call-out culture, and because a lot of YouTubers and influencers and people like that just, like, keep on getting called out, and they keep having all of these scandals, and quite frankly, it's a little exhausting. So some of these, like, things that people are getting exposed for, I agree with. Racist past, and if they don't issue, like, a true apology, they just try to say, like, I'm sorry I made you feel like that, instead of saying, like, I'm sorry my actions, like, caused this, you know? Like, you don't say, I'm sorry you feel that way. You say, I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I caused you this pain, you know? Other things people get called out for, like, tweets from 5 years ago, I'm a little iffy on. Because if 5 years ago they were 20, then they're probably the same person. Like, they're probably still doing that things, you know. But if 5 years ago they were 10, you know, that's a bit of a different story, especially if they, like, make efforts to not be that person anymore, you know. You just gotta constantly strive to educate yourself and push through the conditioning. Oh, also, that kind of reminds me, if I'm ever doing something that's problematic in any way, or, like, with Dot, if I'm ever, like, taking care of her in an improper way or anything like that, please let me know. Like, don't be mean to me. I'm sensitive. Like, definitely call me out and, like, educate me. Like, I know that's not anybody's job, but I want to be the best version of myself possible. Oh, I hiccuped. A dangerous game we play. Once I get rich, it's over for you hoes. Once I get a rhinoplasty, it's over for you hoes. Once I have a normal BMI and don't weigh 4 pounds, it's over for you hoes. Felt like James Charles. Not because I think I'm cool or anything, I just never sleep. I look like that. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Okay, so when I curl my hair, I don't try to make it look good. I just really do my best, and I hope that God is thinking of me. I hope my guardian angel's watching over me right now. She's so bratty, but I love her so much. Do you see my problem here? So, yes, this is the finished look. I look like your goth lesbian ex-girlfriend, and that's always the look I'm going for. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time.